Hi Alphas, welcome back. Today I'm going to be sharing some of my favorite bronzers that work with my skin tone and anyone who is darker, a tad bit lighter than me. My sisters, we're all like an array of different tones, and all of the bronzers that I have work with their skin tones. It even works with my mom. So I thought I would share some of my favorites and things that I use if you have a hard time finding bronzers for yourself. So let's get started. So the first bronzer that I have to mention is by Makeup Geek. I have the color Tawny, but there are other colors. I love Makeup Geek's formula. I'm also wearing it on my face today so you can kind of see what it looks like. You don't need a lot. I love how silky smooth it is and it blends into the skin really nicely. Marlena from Makeup Geek, she does an amazing job at quality cosmetics and using products that fit with a lot of skin tones. This was a part of her In the Nude collection, so I believe you can still get it on makeupgeek.com, and if you haven't heard the news, Makeup Geek is sold in Target as well. So I have not seen Makeup Geek at my Target yet, but I do know you can get this on her website. I just love how beautiful it is. It gives me that pretty glow. It doesn't look orange. It doesn't look super red. All I do was I take a brush, like a bronzer brush, really gently, and I just lightly apply it to my skin. I like to go on my nose, my chin to chisel it out, my hairline, and it's just like I said, it just blends in. It doesn't look muddy. The more I apply, the more glowier I look. So this is a great one. I'm using the color Tawny. It's a medium skin bronzer, but they do have deep as well, so check out Makeup Geek. If you're looking for a more affordable bronzer, e.l.f. makeup has these little compact duos that you can get. I got the color Fiji Matte, but it comes with a blush and it also comes with a bronzer on the other side that I use. I also have this blush on my face on the high points of my cheeks, and I just love this compact. e.l.f. is just one of those brands that you've had. I don't know if you've used e.l.f. when you were, you know, preteen going into high school, and they're just very affordable. I know I grew up with the brand. They've stepped their game up so much with all of the products that they have, and they can still offer them for really good prices. I recommend going to your local Target, or you can shop on elf.com. They have all of these. I have so many e.l.f. compacts and like eyeshadows and all of that stuff that I like to use on the day-to-day basis. Again, I'm wearing this color here. It reminds me of the NARS kind of duo that they have, but this is like one of my favorite affordable brands that you can get at Target, online, everywhere. If you would like a really good, nice luxury bronzer, Becca Cosmetics offers amazing highlighters, but they also have a really good bronzing line. This is from their Sunlit bronzer line. This color is Bronzed Bondi. That's the color that I use for my skin. If I'm not using the one from Makeup Geek, I'm using this one, or I'll usually pair it together to kind of create a gradient. And I'll show you how I do that. I just take a little bit with that same brush, and I just go at the tops where it kind of goes a little lighter, kind of how I fuse everything together. This one's more on the red tone side, but it's still skin tone like. You don't get orange, you don't get muddy or anything like that. It's not one of those bronzers where you can't build it up. You definitely can. I love Becca products. I love their formulas, and I feel like these bronzers are amazing. I've tried some other ones from them in deeper shades that I also love, but this one is like my perfect one. Bronze Bondi. Check it out if you're interested. I love Becca products, and this is just a really good bronzer. Another Becca product, I know I can't help myself, it's from the Becca and Chrissy Teigen palette. This is one of her bronzers. It's called Malibu Soleil. I hope that they make this bronzer like standalone, because this is so amazing. As you can see, it's pretty much gone. I use like the edges as eyeshadow and stuff, but I just love the way that it goes onto my skin. I don't have much in there, but I'll show you how I like to apply it. I usually take a fluffy brush, go into the bronzer, and I just apply it to the crease. You can also take it and apply it on the sides of your nose. It's just one of those very beautiful It's one of those beautiful bronzers. Chrissy Teigen helped formulate a lot of these things or create and come up with these colors, and I just feel like it's a tan girl's dream because we have a hard time finding bronzers in like a compact like this. A lot of the times it's a little too light, or it's just a little too dark or too orange, and this is like my perfect palette. I need to get a new one because obviously we're loving it, but I love this bronzer so much. If you cannot get any of these bronzers, or you're looking for something different, something more natural, one thing that I also like to do is get a powder, like a regular compact, or a foundation shade, a few shades deeper than my skin tone. If it's cream, I'll usually go with the Maybelline Fit Me and Coconut, and I'll usually apply it on the perimeter and blend it out. I have videos where I've used that before, or if I want a powder kind of contour or bronzer, but I don't want to look orange, I'll usually skip going to a bronzer and I will get a powder that is in a shade a few shades darker and use that as a bronzer. It's the most natural thing. It's super easy. You can go to the drugstore, just get a powder in your color if you need it, and then get a powder a few shades darker or lighter, however you're looking for it, and it'll work out just fine. So those are my tips for bronzers. Those are my favorite bronzers. I hope you found this video helpful. To my alpha boss who requested this video, I hope you found it helpful. I would love to see your ways of bronzing and your products that you like to use to bronze with. So if you have those, comment down below in the description box. Also, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you in my next video. Love yous. Bye.